Hi everyone, I'm back and I'm Jodi Duval. I'm CEO for HOMeHOPe Australia, owner and naturopath, head naturopath here at Revital Health. So today I wanted to talk about metabolic flexibility, and I pick these topics because I like to talk about things that I hear from clients, or common questions from clients and common questions from students or practitioners in where I help to mentor. So metabolic flexibility is our body's ability to switch between the burning the sugar for the quick fuel and the fat for long, so ketones, and steady energy. So it's that difference between that reaching for quick sugars or feeling shaky or getting hangry. And if you're inflexible, you get stuck in this sugar burning mode, which means that you get fatigue, cravings, inflammation. So I like to explain this to clients because it's really important to be able to understand the difference of how it feels and how we can gain better insight into what we need to do to shift into metabolic flexibility. Glucose burning, so we've got glycolysis and insulin. So when you eat carbs, glucose rises, insulin shuttles into your cells, insulin simultaneously shuts off the fat burning. And then if insulin is always high from constant snacking, stress, and poor sleep, you stay locked in this sort of glucose mode. Whereas we've got the fat burning mode, the beta oxidation, mitochondria. In this flexible state, the mitochondria switch to a fatty acid oxidation when glucose drops, and this produces the ketones. So they are clean fuel for the brain and anti-inflammatory for the body. So when we talk about inflexibility, it means that we have a sluggish energy production on mitochondria, which at HOMeHOPE we have a huge plethora of ways to look at the mitochondria and to measure the mitochondria and to measure the cellular health. And then this cannot be accessed for or used as fat, or the stores can't be accessed. So you feel hangry, as I said, if meals are delayed. So then also there is this inflammation link. So constantly high insulin, impaired fat oxidation equals excess reactive oxygen species. So this then activates the inflammation pathways, damaging mitochondria even further. And then this cycle really underpins the fatigue, the weight gain, the metabolic disease risk. So what flexibility feels like. So when you go several hours, and this way of fasting can help if you're able to, or if your clients are able to, because sometimes it can be a bit of a wake up call for the body without sounding too technical. So when you are flexible, you feel like you can go several hours between meals without crashing. You don't rely on coffee or sugar for energy, and then you're feeling that your weight and your energy are more stable. It's what we all want. So how we look at getting it back, I have a few things that I recommend to my clients. And of course, it's always personalized. So wherever they are at is the biggest part. So some people are unable to fast. Some people are unable to skip meals, and that's just where they're at. So you build on their meals and build on their ability to actually have a whole meal, more fibers, more fats, more proteins. And so they get that bigger gap that they can provide the body with more energy. So stop grazing. Really give your insulin a break between meals. In meals, don't have too much water. You're then diluting your hydrochloric acid, you're diluting your digestive enzymes, and so you're not getting as big a component of breakdown. So you sort of diluting the process a little bit. I find that that helps just with digestion in general. If you have anchor meals, so if you're anchoring meals by timing, but also with protein and healthy fats, can really stabilize that glucose and support your fat oxidation. So moving after meals, this short walk or jump squats or squatting, big muscle activity can improve your insulin sensitivity as well. And then in supporting the mitochondria with nutrients. So when we're testing with the NutrioVal or metabolomics, we can see where these pathways are bottlenecked, blocked, or needing more correction. So building fasting tolerance slowly. So the basic, which we all should be doing, is 12 hours overnight, and then to extend if tolerated to a degree that's personalized to your client or to you. So practical tip, think of your metabolism like a hybrid car. I don't know, that's a funny one to say, but if you want to switch easily between petrol, glucose for quick bursts, and electric, fat for long range efficiency, then you can really train that flexibility and you reduce inflammation, stabilize energy, and you can really future-proof your health and your inflammation